When you surfed all day and found that perfect round rock on the beach, and everybody has that big yellowy glow to them, that's pure gold.
Hi, I am Amanda Christodoulou, also known as Pilates Body, and the fun thing about today is once we're done, you are also going to be a Pilates Body. This is Wow Earth, sponsored by Michelob Ultra Pure Gold, and we are here at the beautiful historic Virginia Beach Park to honor and celebrate Earth Day and our planet, and of course, move our bodies with the earth. We are made of water, so embrace that, interact with your surroundings, and love this planet. You can't forget to register online at wowmbs.com/earth. You'll have a chance to win free prizes and get access to all the benefits of Wow Earth. Thank you to all the people that contributed to this amazing event, including Mind Body Social, Michelob Ultra Pure Gold, Baptist Health, Florida Blue, and of course where we are, the historic Virginia Key Beach Park. So we're gonna get started. Make sure you have enough space, even if you don't have a mat, for your own body's length, and that's all you're gonna need. You don't need a mirror, you just need to be able to see me and or hear my voice. Now take a big step forward with one leg. We're gonna start by loading the glutes. Square your hips off to the front. So if you had headlights on your hip bones, they'd be shining straight ahead. I'll step onto the front of my left leg, almost as if I were taking a step forward. My right leg has little weight in it, but it is there for balance. Take your right hand and twist your upper body until you can reach the inside of your left knee. Pressing your left big toe down, bend both knees into a split squat, and then stand back up. So it's a slight rotation to load this hip. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, keep your knee pulled into the hand. Create that feedback between your hand and your leg so that you can turn the inner thigh on. Inner thigh is super important in Pilates, and they're in fact the bottom of our core. 5. Last 3. Keep your back knee narrow as well. And last 1, bring it up and we'll switch sides. Step your other foot back about the same, but as much as we'd like to think we are, we're not actually symmetrical. Take your hand to the inside of the right knee, pulling this hip back as you lower down and exhale up. Slight rotation to keep yourself connected. Load the glutes and keep your inner thigh turned on by keeping your big toe down and your knee pulled in. 6 more. And 4. Starting to feel the glutes fire. Last 2. And 1. Bring it up. Step together. We'll go back to the first leg. Step forward with your left foot. Reach forward so again, your weight is on that foot. Hinge at your waist, making sure your shoulders are not rounded forward. From here, be very strict about loading the left hip. Reach your right leg up and then tap it back down. Lift, lower. See how far you can lower your chest, which is gonna make you use your hamstring more. Turn this right hip bone down. Now your headlights are pointing down to the mat. 4, 3, pushing the big toe down for 2, and 1. Good. Bring it up and we switch. Opposite leg back. Hips are square. Inner thighs pulled together. Reach your upper body down. Find your balance. lift your leg, then drop that left hip down, which is gonna force me to load my right glute. Tap down, lift up. Squeeze your glute at the top of the lifting leg and try not to arch your back. Last 3, shoulders down away from your neck. And last 1, and bring it up. Okay, one more standing thing here before we start making our way down to the mat. Step back onto your left side. Shift so your weight is in the left leg. Again, right toe is very light, but it is there for balance. Both of your hands come to the outside of your left hip. We'll inhale, slide down. You find the place where you start to feel your left hamstring stretch, then activate, come up, untwist. Inhale, push your hips back as you lower down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Already feeling those hamstrings working. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And breathe. 5 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale up. Play around with your range of motion. Every day is different and every body is different. Some days this feels more of a stretch. Some days it feels like more strengthening. Last 3. And 2, stretch the hip up as you go down. And last 1. And up. Good. Those hamstrings are already working. Glutes are turned on. Find your footing. Shift forward like you're taking a step forward. Both hands to the outside of your hip. Inhale, slide down the outside of the leg. Exhale to bring it up, untwist. Inhale down, stretch the hamstring. Notice that one side feels different than the other. That's okay. Our goal is not to be perfectly symmetrical. Inhale down and exhale up. 6 more. Continue to try to push your big toe down into the ground. The beautiful thing about the earth is it's not perfect. So a little bit of unsure footing here challenges my balance even more. If you're outside, you'll feel the same thing. Last 3, 2, and last 1, and up. Okay. Now we're going to take our steps back to the back edge of the mat again. And this time we'll start rolling through our spine. Spinal articulation, I'll say it a million times. Let's open up the chest, lift your chest up, then start to cave in, tuck your chin, round your chest. Start to round all the way down, bringing your hands down to the mat or as low as you can, even if that's on your shins or knees today, that's fine. Roll all the way back up and reach up to the sky. Sweep your arms down. Roll your shoulders open, turn your palms. Then cave your chest in, cave. Feel your spine open up as you contract the front and roll all the way back down. And then all the way back up. Last time, this time we'll go all the way down to the mat. So round down, cave your chest, feel your spine expand as you go down. Hands come down to the ground. If that means you have to bend your knees to plant your hands, that's totally fine. And we'll walk out to a plank position, trying not to wiggle the hips. From here, shift forward, point your toes, shift back, shift forward and back. A few more here, feeling your core firing up to keep you balanced. One more here and hold. Now tuck your chin, round your back, and push your hips up and back, getting a stretch in those legs that we just turned on. Walk your hands all the way back in, ground down, bend your knees slightly as you roll all the way back up. Reach up, sweep down. We do it again. Open your chest, tuck your chin, round down all the way down to the ground. Walk yourself out in your space. Hold it here. Now you can do what we just did or add to it. Shift forward, lift your right leg up, shift back, place it down. Shift and lift, switching legs, place it down, back and forth. 1, and then the opposite. Keeping your arms straight, Stretching your wrists and your forearms. One more time, each side. Now lift your right leg up and hold. Little lifts up, up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down and switch. Lift, lift. Keep those hips low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place it down. Drop your knees and sit all the way back to a child's pose. Reach your arms long, stretch through your spine, feel those lats stretch, and then on your own pace, stack your spine all the way back up. Whew, hot outside on this beautiful day. Let's swing your legs around now, coming down to your mat, extending your legs out. Again, we're articulating our spine now just in a different direction. Arms are long, scoop your tailbone underneath you, and as slowly as possible, roll your spine all the way down, one little bone at a time, down to the mat. Your head comes down, and then stretch your arms back like your first stretch in the morning. Now we'll reach the arms up. Inhale here. Start to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. The first one will be your hardest one. And roll through your spine to come all the way up. Stretch forward. Notice that my arms are parallel to my legs, not down at my feet. That's on purpose. So reach, reach, reach through your fingertips. Scoop under and roll it all the way back down with super control. All the way down, reach the arms back. Reach up, inhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Exhale, stretch forward, breathe out all the way as far as you can. And then scoop under and roll all the way back down. We'll do a few more at your own pace. You feel what you need today. Exhale, engage the core, draw it in, stretch forward. Roll it, traveling a little, roll it all the way down. 2 more. Big, deep breaths. Connecting to your breath is important for movement. Exhale, stretch. And then this time, we roll it all the way down and rest at the bottom. Okay, let me just adjust a little bit. And we'll go all the way down now, going into the abdominal series. So reach your arms up, lift your knees up. Curl your head up and place both hands on your right knee. Extend your left leg long, elbows wide. Pull gently on this leg, but mostly to pull yourself up a little bit higher. And then switch legs, lengthen, and switch, switch. Side to side, one at a time. Focus on making this leg as long as possible. Reach it beyond, each time a little further. 3, and 2, 1. Both knees in, head comes down. Now, if your neck bothers you in that position, you can always do these exercises with your head down and they'll still work. So now, knees in tabletop, reach your arms up, curl your head up. Now, we go heels together, toes apart. Lengthen your arms and legs in opposition, sweep your arms around, bring your knees in, exhale. Inhale, get long, exhale, sweep around. Inhale, get as long as you can. Exhale, sweep around. We have 5 to go. And lift your shoulder blades up higher. 4, and 3, 2. Remember, head down is always an option. Last one, bring it in. Head down, feet down. Rest your neck. Look side to side for a moment to reset. Now you're going to reach your legs straight up to the sky. Reach your arms up. Curl your head up and find where you can grab on where your legs are perfectly straight. So that might be at your inner thigh. It might be at your ankle. Find that place and reach your opposite leg down. Now we're going to pull as long as the back of the knee is straight and switch. Pull. Use your breath and switch. Eyes to your belly button to protect your neck. 4 sets. Stretch the leg as far as you can. Find your new range. 2, and 1. And stretch and rest. When we rest, we release our neck side to side. Push the back of your head into your mat or your space that you're using to feel the neck muscles stretch and lengthen. Now we reach the legs up and we'll keep the head down on this one. We go heels together, toes apart. Press your arms firmly into the ground. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, pull it up, keeping your tailbone down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, as if someone was pressing down on your belly, pull the legs up with your breath. Every breath is the opportunity to contract the core. 5 more here. If you're feeling ambitious and you want to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, go for it. And 2. And last one. And rest. Okay, now we're gonna start to get fancy. Remember, you can always go backwards to the previous exercise. So knees in tabletop, curl your head up, lift. Inhale here. On your exhale, bring one underarm to the opposite knee. So we're not crunching the elbow, we're keeping space. And then come up in the center and switch. 2 more sets like that. 2, switch, 1, and switch. Now we add, so hold. Kick your leg up, bend, and then switch. So we add a kick, bend, and switch. 2 sets like this. Bend, and switch. And breathe. Exhale on your twist, always. Switch, lift, kick. Last addition. We kick, scissor the legs and switch. Kick, scissor the legs, and I'm losing my mic. Switch, kick, and switch. Two more, each side, shoulders high. Last set, and switch. And rest, head all the way down. Your abs should be on fire by now. Let's take your knees bent, feet flat on your mat, as wide as your mat. If you're not using a mat, just a little wider than your hips. We're gonna drop both of your knees to the right and then stack your right heel on top of your left knee and give it a little push. You can reach your left arm out to the side for an extra stretch and feel that nice long line you've created in your body and breathe into it. Then you can uncross, come up through the center, drop to the other side, and then both knees to the left, left heel on your right knee, push it down and hold. Breathing into your side body. Breathe, come up. Now we do another roll up, and after the ab series, that's the last thing our abs want to do. So we challenge ourselves to roll up all the way through that pain, come all the way up to the top for a spine stretch forward. So separate your feet just a little bit wider than your hips in a nice tall stance. Reach your arms out nice and long. My spine is straight. I'm stacked right above my hips, and my shoulders are pulled back above my ribs. Pull the shoulders into the socket. Inhale here and imagine like you had 2 big tires underneath your hands. Tuck your chin, round forward, and start to roll the tires down towards your feet. The further forward you go, the deeper your belly pulls in. Stretch, 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 and then stack your spine all the way up, shoulders pulled back, head lifts. And again, inhale here. Now this you may feel in your hamstrings, but technically it's a spine stretch. So try to lengthen your spine. Reach, 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 and then stack it all the way back up. And one more time. Inhale here, tuck your chin, roll those big tires forward and push down on them, activating your arms, pulling your abs in, getting a big giant stretch. Drop your head, you should be looking at your knees, and then stack it all the way back up, bringing your arms in and down. Okay, now we go back to the glutes that we did in the beginning. So we're gonna slide around, pointing your legs in the opposite direction and setting up on the side of your space. So you will line yourself up with the back edge of your mat coming down onto your hand, and then bring your feet to the front corner of your mat. So you're kind of like a little banana. Take your top hand in front of your abs on the ground, and then hover your top leg. We'll sweep it forward for 2 kicks. 1, 2, then sweep it back for 2. 1, 2. Now sweep it forward as far as you can. When you sweep it back, make it longer than the leg on the mat and go back behind you only as far as you can without rolling onto the top side of your arm. So we sweep forward and back. Breathe, make your leg longer. And 4, and back, and 3, 2 more, 2, and back. Last one, sweep it back and bring it above your bottom leg. Now from here, we flex the foot, lengthen the leg, lift it up as high as we can, close it down. We lift, lower. Right in your glute, you'll feel a pinch. Lift, lower. 4, 3, last 2. Last one, bring it down. Now we bend the knees to the front corner of the mat. So same shape, but folded. Take your top knee, pinch it down, your knees pinch together. Lift your top foot, lift that leg, internally rotating your hip. Bring it down. Lift up. It seems subtle. It's harder than it looks. Lift. If you're struggling, think about what muscles are you recruiting to get that internal rotation that we're not used to. 4 more. 4. And 3, and 2. Last one, bring it down. Slide the bottom knee back slightly. Drop your top knee down. Again, internally rotated. We take this leg, we tap it, send it back and squeeze. Tap it down, send it back and squeeze. Glutes are burning and back. Go for 5. Inhale down, exhale back. Last 3, press, and 2, and press. Last 1, and press and hold, and rest. Let's take it up. To make it easy, just flip your head to the other side. You don't have to go crazy. You already know what you're doing, so even if you're facing away from me, you can follow my voice and follow the movement. So line yourself up, bring your feet to the front edge. Top arm is in front of you for balance. Lift your top leg up, point your toe, sweep it forward, go kick, kick, sweep it back as far as you can. Forward as long as you can, back as far as you can, squeezing your glute, not arching your back. Sweep and sweep. And 5. Make sure to breathe. Notice how each side is different. Last 3. And 2. And last 1. Now sweep it back. Bring your leg over the other leg. Now we flex the foot. We lengthen the leg. Sweep up and squeeze. And down. Sweep up and down. Long neck, activating the bottom side of your body. 5 to go. 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Bring it down. Bend your knees to the front corner edge. Now take your knees, pinch them together. Lift your top leg up and down. Internally rotate and down. Now, if you're using the left side, like me, you might find it's a little bit more challenging to get internal rotation on this side. That's part of our asymmetrical anatomy. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it down. Slide your bottom knee back. Drop your top knee forward. Last thing here, we tap and we press. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, see how far you can reach. 4, 3, last 2. Press it back. Last 1, press back and hold, squeeze, and bring it down. Okay, now we make our way up. Our glutes are worked, our abs are worked. We're nice and long and lean, and we'll come into an all-fours position here. Hands down. Now drop your head and round your upper back, punching the floor away from you, and then just come back to neutral. And again, drop your head, chin to chest, stretch and move through your serratus muscle, and then back to neutral. Big important muscle for our breath, which is what we're super focused on today, especially being at the beautiful historic Virginia Key Beach Park, breathing in the fresh air right by the water, and come back, and I have a little product of nature crawling on me. And last 1, And then curl your toes under and go back to that same position with your knees hovering, round. And then neutral, and you can tap your knees down. Tuck your chin, round your back, and punch your rib cage up. And then neutral. And last one, round, and then press your hips up and back, pushing your heels down behind you. You can go side to side, pedal push a little bit, stretching the backs of your legs. And then we're gonna round forward and come back to that same bear plank. So lift, round, and hover your knees. Punch, round, and push up and back. Round forward and hover. Punch, and press back. Last time, lift your heels, round, and round up, push it back. Heels are down, walk your feet towards your hands. Let your head hang heavy, and then take your hands and stack them at the base of your neck. Wrap your elbows forward. Drop your head, really pull on your head here, stretching your neck and rolling your spine all the way up to the top. Reach your arms up to the sky and press them down. Okay, we finish always with a balance. Balancing our bodies and balancing ourselves with nature for Wow Earth. Heels together, toes apart. Sweep your arms out and reach up on your toes, reaching for the sky. Now we press the arms down, and then in opposition, push your head up to the sky as you press your heels down to the ground. And we'll try that one more time. Sweep up, reach, lift, lengthen, really reach for the clouds, and then sweep your arms down, lifting your head up to the sky as you press your heels down. Thank you so much again for being here today with me, Amanda, and Mind Body Social. Thank you again to everyone involved, Michelob Ultra Pure Gold, Historic Virginia Key Beach Park. We are also thank you to Baptist Health and Florida Blue, and no time better than after a hard workout to enjoy ourselves. Thank you guys so much, and cheers.